We're joined by political analyst and social commentator Lanre Toluhi. Lanre, this has been quite an event, but one thing is certain, right? PDP has historically managed their internal crises, whether it's through control mechanisms or just have a tighter grip on crises from within. But this is different. Why has this situation escalated to this level?
Good evening, Judith. It has, because now the PDP, the Nigerians knew is not the new PDP. But for someone like me, we are seeing a PDP where it has lost grip of its membership. We've seen that the PDP, the PDP once prided itself as a party that belongs to the people, a party that is the people's party. But presently, it is obvious that the PDP is looking like a party that belongs to some certain individuals, and those individuals actually believe that they are above the law or the country belongs to them. We see all kinds of things that is happening, and when you see that what is happening, I think that's what is happening to the PDP. And this is so because the membership of PDP itself, from the membership to the leadership, they've all failed. Followership, leadership, they've all failed. And I'll say that if you ask members of the PDP, how many of them have paid their annual dues or monthly dues that they are meant to pay, which is a subscription they should be paying? They all don't pay that. Nobody's paying. Then some woman somewhere probably one woman somewhere will see them bringing some funds somewhere and now start claiming that he or she is funding the party, and because he thinks he's funding the party, think he should control everything is happening in the party. And it now still brings us down to the rule of our judiciary, because the judiciary is making this thing a little bit messy. You see an appeal court giving a judgment, and you see a lower court of lower jurisdiction, like the lawyers will call it, a high court giving a stay of execution of a judgment of an appeal court. Then you now start looking at it, what is happening. Now the PDP itself needs to now do this internal purging and start telling themselves what are they doing wrong or what are they not doing right.
Larry.
What are they done wrong in the issue that they were doing right, that they are doing wrong now. They need to ask themselves the hard question to now start doing what is right, because as we are seeing it, the PDP is meant to lead opposition in Nigeria.
Right.
But we are seeing PDP cannot even serve.
I was going to ask you, you've already started with my next line of question, which is pretty much about the opposition, right? And as you rightfully put, Nigerians as the days roll by, we are getting closer, 2 years away from another election cycle. We've seen last year, we saw the internal crisis and leadership crisis with the Labour Party, and now we're seeing this with the PDP. So it begs to ask the question, would there be any strong opposition ahead of the election for 2027, or will this continue to persist? Your take.
It doesn't really look as a political strategy, I'll tell you. For me, I don't think it is. It's not looking viable that there's going to be any strong opposition coming to 2027, because you look at it, they've not even had reason, they've not even had time to actually get their acts together. They've not even been able to their acts together to now analyze why they lost the last election, how to go forward to prefer solution or to give the people the right alternative. Nigerians are not just going to vote any party because they think the ruling party is not doing well. And I think that is where this opposition party are missing it. They get on thinking, oh, this party is not doing well. People automatically turn to them. No, Nigerians are not zombies. Nigerians are smart, intelligent people. You need to give them a viable alternative. You need to give them a workable alternative. You need to tell them reason why these guys are failed and what you want to do for them and how you want to do. Are people going to like you or behind Labour Party? Nobody's going to queue up behind Labour Party in the next election, because they've seen the drama in Labour Party. Are people going to queue up behind PDP? I don't think people are ready to queue up behind PDP because they are seeing a PDP that cannot even get its house in order. We have a national secretary that shouldn't be in office, but Imam feels he should be in office. Now you have somebody that they want to be in office, then even the one that needs to be in office, how well is he comporting himself to show that he's actually right? Because there are a lot of ways he could have done better with what he's doing today. I mean, the man that got the appeal court, Ude-Okoye, could have acted better. Yes, Sam Daddy is not doing well, or Sam Daddy, like it's fondly called, is not doing well, he's not acting well. But he's Ude-Okoye to comporting himself well. So you can't, two wrongs don't make a right. One of them needs to be smart, one of them needs to show leadership. And it now boils down to the whole thing that we are saying, that people are doing what they like. The rules of law is not holding, because it shows that even at the PDP, see, not just the secretary that is the problem. The North Central is been crying that they want to fill their seat back in the office of the national chairman, and the man has refused to let go of that in acting capacity, and have been going up, back and forth, suing everybody because he wants to sit down as the acting national chairman. So you can see the whole problem. Nigeria and Nigerians is actually in a great dilemma, because as it is now, it's looking at going to 2027, people are just going to have to vote for APC, because APC seems to be the only party that seems to be getting it right.
I mean, lastly, my last question for you, hopefully you can, because we're pressed for time, just very quickly, there are claims that the PDP's crisis is not entirely organic. They said that it's fueled by, that's the claims, by external influences. How credible do you think these allegations are? Very quickly, because we're out of time.
Okay, I mean, Iba will tell you that if the wall is not cracked, the lizard is not going to enter. Yes, it might be fueled externally, but because the guys in the internal are greedy, especially those guys in the NWC, they are just there. They don't know what to do. They are just there grabbing everything. They're errand boys, doing errand boys work, and that is why it is happening. And you have a man that feels that he owns everywhere, and is so arrogant and so pompous, and is ready to spoil everything for his own selfish gain. So that is why, yeah, it might be a little bit of external force, but internal is actually the main cause. The Yorubas will say, look, if you're not killed, if your enemy, the enemies within are the enemies that actually attack the most. You see, we all know the story of Ellen of Troy. See, until we got the Trojan got to enter Troy, nothing happened. So the things inside, those guys inside, their greed, their selfishness, their ineptitude, their all that is why all that is happening to them.
Well, I must say thank you so much for taking out the time to join us, Lanre.